Yesterday, Roblox hosted an Ask Me Anything, and essentially provided a bunch of answers to many questions that we currently have as the Roblox community. So Dan, aka the King's Happy Fool, works for Roblox as the Chief Technology Officer. And if we go into their activity here, there's a bunch of questions that they answered yesterday. So let's start off with Roblox Voice Chat. Now, this released 2 years ago as, Roblox Spatial Voice Chat, and we haven't really had too many big improvements since then. So, Frostfall asked about a few different things. First of all, proximity chat, modifying voices, so if someone's behind a wall, then they're going to be quieter, it's going to be muffled, etc. And being able to implement things like push-to-talk, walkie-talkies, etc. And Dan replied that the beta release of the new audio API should be out in the next month or so. So it includes controls over sound and voice, as well as the ability to control spatial simulation of voice, modifying voice, walkie-talkies, push-to-talk, and more. This is big news for roleplay games, and I'll discuss this in more detail shortly. Next question comes from Colmedy, and this is talking about search and discovery areas of Roblox. So they're looking at making a continually scrollable home feed, labels like friend presence in experience, so telling you if your friends are playing this game, algorithmically generated categories and sorts, and ongoing improvements. So basically improving the Roblox homepage and the Discover page because it's a bit chaotic at the moment. Now we've got a question from Rapid. You may have heard of them. They're one of the owners of Law Country. And they're basically asking, what are your plans on accommodating realistic and large ideas? And here is their reply. So many of our creators are already making amazing high fidelity experiences like Frontlines, which is the incredible looking FPS game that released a year or two back and was featured at RDC. Incredible game. But anyways, 2 years ago at the Roblox Developer Conference, David Baszucki, who founded Roblox, showed an image of a 50,000 person stadium as an example of the type of experience we'd like to support. But even just like a fraction of that, 1,000 people roleplay servers, imagine that. But yeah, basically they did say that they are working on improving performance, especially on lower end devices, which is always good news because developers, once they're finished with an update, they do have to spend a lot of time making sure that lower end device can run it. And it's not an easy thing to do. So I suppose this is good news, and Roblox is continuing to try and push the limits. Now, when will this be releasing and when will a lot of these promises be coming into play? We're not sure, but at least it's something Roblox is aware about, and they are trying to make sure that bigger games can run smoother. Another question from Rapid, and this is regarding the ever-growing, ever-developing conversation about car companies. Are we allowed to use real car brands? Are we allowed to use the models of real cars? Now, Roblox replied essentially saying, before you upload any content to Roblox, you should make sure that you have permission to use any third-party content that is included. Basically means if you do not have permission from Ferrari or Lamborghini, whoever it may be, that you're using their cars in game, if you do not have permission from them to use your cars, or their cars, sorry, then they shouldn't be in your game. So I think we're going to start to see a lot of roleplay games going down the fictional route. We've got a question from Shumama talking about Roblox voice chat. Will it ever be expanded beyond 50 player servers? And Dan basically replied saying, we're working to increase to 100 player servers, and our long-term vision is to keep scaling to allow you to eventually collect with an unlimited number of users. So look out for bigger servers with Roblox voice chat. Last few questions to round this up. Will Roblox be introducing tools that allow game developers to create higher and more realistic water waves? Dan replied with, as part of our new fluid dynamics system, we're launching hydrodynamics later this year. Now, this won't really affect many games, however, definitely roleplay games with boats or anything in the water. This should be some nice addition and some realism with how everything interacts with the water. I'm rounding this up with voice chat again. Will there be an option for voice chat without the proximity effect? Dan replied with, yes, there will be, and there will also be options to provide more control over voice, allowing you to implement changes such as fine-tuning the distance that you can hear people, building features like walkie-talkies, and enabling non-spatialized voice. Now, we've gone through a variety of different questions, but I'm mainly focusing on the audio part and Roblox voice chat for this video, because I think there's some really cool updates to come, especially to roleplay games for this. So within the next month or so, Roblox is looking to roll out a audio API that will allow developers to do more with Roblox voice chat. Roleplay games would possibly be able to use Roblox voice chat to have actual phones, so instead of typing on a phone, you can actually call people and use your voice to talk to them. Radios. So currently a lot of ERC roleplay servers use TeamSpeak or Discord, which are off Roblox applications, and they communicate through there. However, this would make roleplay servers more similar to how GTA 5 roleplay servers work, in the fact that they connect to TeamSpeak to their roleplay server, and essentially you can use the in-game radio to control which channels you're talking on. I'm not sure how complex we can make these sort of radios, like if you're able to have multiple channels, so if you're on one channel you can hear everyone on that channel. I'm not sure how that will work, we'll have to wait and see, but if you can, that would be incredible for roleplay. You could have dispatch on the radio telling everyone where to go. I'm not sure how well this would work in public servers, maybe it's something ERC and other roleplay games roll out to private servers first of all, but I can definitely see radios being a great addition. And also they talked about some things such as enabling non-spatialized voice. Maybe this could allow for the use of megaphones or a PA system. Just things like these, and I'm really excited to see what roleplay games come up with, how creative they are with these systems, but yeah, there's a lot still to know about this all. Roblox is still yet to announce a lot of this, so it'll be interesting over the next month or so, and we'll see what Roblox has in store for us, because I honestly think this could be an incredible update for a lot of roleplay games. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. What do you think about all these new features possibly coming to Roblox soon? And what do you think roleplay games can do with these new features? Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.